Good morning, good morning. Tyler, survivesmart.co. Sober, shredded, savage servant. Just going to talk about the law of polarity today. I'm in the gym in my garage, just in the middle of it, about to hit some biceps here, getting towards the end. But I just, been studying these universal laws here as of late, so I'm just sharing them with the world. Still sober, still shredded, getting shredded, more shredded every day. But law of polarity is just we're all a negative and positive energy. There's also a neutral, just like anything. I mean, as simple as down to an atom. It's got a negative and positive charge, you know, and if you're putting out negative into the world, it's going to cycle back to you. You're going to get more negative. If you're putting positive out into the world, you're going to get more positive. It's just a law. Okay, it's the law of polarity. So it's impossible not to feel negative things, especially in growth, because there's a lot of things in this life that we can't control. A lot of things that we would put, whether it's a negative result or a positive result. And we usually get that by society. I mean, someone's going to die. It's a negative result, and how you feel about it and how you react to it is either you're putting more positive or you're putting more negative to it, or you're putting more positive to it. You get in a car wreck, something happens to you. There's things that are just unavoidable, but what isn't avoidable is how you react. And you can choose to be negative. And you've seen plenty of examples. I heard of plenty of examples of someone reacting to something positively and doing something great with whatever happened, or making it better for them in some way, shape, or form. But you also know that there's a way that you can negatively react to the situation, and all it does is bring more hurt, despair, and negative results. So and we all know that, innately feel that, because it's given inside of us from God. But a lot of us don't choose to. It's hard, right? It's hard to take a negative thing and switch it to a positive. If it were so easy, there'd be so many more people doing it. But I just want to share this with you and anybody who comes across this throughout their life, that I'm in the middle of it all, learning it all, doing it all, putting it into practice, whatever, because it just creates a much better life. Whether you want to believe it or not, if you want to sit in the pain, because a lot of people, and I'm helping a lot of sober people, a lot of people get fit. A lot of people be savage servants to their life, to themselves, and in the beginning, it does create a lot of negative. We're also used to escaping through different vices, drink, drug, external things, sexual desires, fucking TV and sugar. And if you sit in the pain of not doing that and keep doing the right things, you start to feel what it does. Like, you're proud of yourself. You did positive things. You didn't go towards the negative polarity. And that's just the best way I can explain it. As simple as it is, that's all it is. And if you do it long enough, you'll create such a positive outcome on the other side of that. But what people tap way too early. You hear many times you were so close and you just tapped, you gave up because you wanted to go to the easy route. But then you ultimately feel way worse that you went there, So it's just so funny. So I hope you stay on the right path today. You're moving towards positive. I think the people who are best at this stuff, they actually keep a neutral mind. They stay in the neutral power, which is what I'm going to try and do, and just get better at it. It's all a muscle, and all a muscle that we build, and we get stronger and better. More things are thrown at us, so we stay neutral. Whether the negative comes in and positive come in, like I said, it's unavoidable, so it's going to happen. And what I want to do is stay neutral, right in the center. I don't want to get too positive when the good things start to happen. Bragging, boasting, thinking you're so big, and all this stuff. I think you got to believe in yourself, and you got to be confident, but you can't be arrogant, right? And because our brothers and sisters, we need all a good example and good leaders. And so if you stay neutral through all the time, so if the negative comes in, you're not driving to the drink, you're not going down the shit end of all of it. You just stay neutral. You're saying, okay, I feel that, and then you switch those thoughts to positive, and it's like staying neutral, just being like, okay, I feel it, I got it. I'm going to get back to doing the things that I know are going to bring me the result that I want. I'm not going to go do those things that are just going to delay that, or bring more of that into my life. Because I feel that it's unavoidable. I'm going to go do things to bring more positive in my life. And that positive comes in, I'm not going to freaking get overwhelmed. I'm not going to get overzealous, and say all these things and think I'm all this stuff, because what it's going to do is it's going to drop. You may lose it, and it brings a lot of the negative into your life. So just stay neutral, be an observer of everything, love everything, have faith in everything, it just gives you peace of mind, man. It just gives you peace. And that's all I'm here to talk about today. That's it. Law of polarity. Look more, look deeper into it. There's plenty of YouTubes on it. Just giving you a human person behind, explaining it, real life scenarios. And once again, I hope it helps. Survivesmart.co. Drop below if you want to get in touch with me, join my teams, do anything. I'm just here for free, here to serve, here to help, and sober, shredded, savage servants. Let's have a good one.